I'm gonna call this upload Small World. A Small World. Something to that effect. And this is about my neighbour Ian from who lives in this block. I've done a couple of uploads about before. Before I moved in here, like 20 years ago, I wasn't talking to anyone like years before, like 4 or 5 years, but I wasn't talking to no one. And there's a couple of people, I hardly said anything to them. But there's this one girl went out of the way and spoke to me all them years, and nobody went out of the way to talk to me. Guess who it was? His ex-crackhead girlfriend, and her name is called Kelly. Don't worry, I've got witnesses and I'll do some follow through this upload later on. She offered, she came up to me, she didn't start talking to me. She came up and she asked me, I was in Tulsa around that time. She came up and she asked me, do you want to buy some crack? I said, no, I don't smoke crack or anything. And she just went about business. So like years later, about 4 years later on, I saw her in this block I was living in, and she was going out with the actual neighbour. And there's nobody that I was speaking to before that. What a small world we live in. Anyway, I'm just going to put some things on my wall and door. It's been there for quite some time about it. Okay. Now this guy here. Now this guy here. He's my neighbor Ian. I got this shit here. I mean, there's been too many coincidences, and he knows my brother as well. I got a picture of my brother Danny, because apparently my brother Danny used to buy crack of him and shit. And I never bought no crack of him at all, if anybody was wondering. Yeah, this is and obviously he knows my brother Danny, and obviously my brother Danny's still in connection with my ex-wife, Carol there. I never seen her hairstyle like that once, because I got that picture from YouTube. She used to have hair just like Spice Girls, the Scary Spice from the Spice Girls. Just like that. I've never seen her hair like that. I mean, I don't know what year she must have took that picture. Never seen her hair like that once. It looks like she got a bowl and she cut around it because she looks like a fucking mutt. What's this? Carol and Antichrist. Yeah, because she's lived off the A666 boat. Melvin's ex-girlfriend and other guys and stuff. Well, I'll explain that there later on. And the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Obviously, my brother's my enemy, knows that fucking bitch. And that's why I don't really talk to him or associate with him. Bought a couple of splits of him when I first got here. But he's like something weird and I don't talk to him at all. On the 22nd of April this year, 2022, I gave him a message to give to my brother, and it's about my brother's girlfriend Sharon and his daughter. I'm not going to say anything what I said in that letter. Oh, the news is on, so I'm going to cut this shit short. Alright, this here. I think that's his favourite jacket he's got. I've seen that jacket quite a lot of times. Okay, what's this in the news? With that Ukraine war thing. Boris Johnson, Prime Minister, is had a meeting in Spain today. No, not Spain, in Sweden. I think it sounds some agreement with the Swedish and stuff. That mad war in Ukraine. And he knows my brother. And you know, my brother's connected to the ex-wife. No, that's just bad news. And the friend of my enemy is also my enemy. My brother is my enemy, he's a friend, and that's why I don't fucking talk to him. I hate that fucking cunt. He's got to get me. Don't like him one fucking bit. He's one snidey fucking crackhead. Neighbour Ian has linked with my brother Danny. That's why I put his picture there. And he is linked, so which means he has a link with my ex-wife. And I know he's been trying to talk about, trying to connect me up with that fucking cunt. which ain't a good idea at all. Let's buy 128.65. Looks like she put a basin round her head and cut round it and stuff to save money and to buy drinks at the club or something. Never really seen her. I think I only seen her dressed just once in the years that I know her. But I wasn't with her for years. They said, but she used to, I used to see her up. She used to come to London. She used to see Melbourne and everything. She used to pop round, and sometimes she used to stay for a few months. It wasn't no proper relationship. You know, she must be giving the impression to people because she's a compulsive liar. I'm gonna have a follow through to this, and I'll elaborate upon stuff. Oh, X-My Devil's Agent, Area 51. Now there's so many coincidences. Then there's sunrise, so I'll do some more uploads so it start making sense why I put it just like there on my door and stuff. Then obviously I'll be moving off the door pretty soon. Okay, so I said I'll keep this upload short and sweet. I think I'll call it What a Small World We Live In. Yeah, his ex-girlfriend Kelly offering to sell me crack. And I turned my back. I never ever bought no crack before. No matter whoever says, no one's ever seen me smoke crack. Oh, no one's ever seen me in there smoke crack, not once. But once I took crack, I didn't know it was crack. There was this guy called Nathaniel. He's in one of them videos on YouTube. But I'll elaborate. I took one lug and I thought, what the fuck is this? Never bought no crack before. Never bought no crack of him, the neighbour. But my brother Danny definitely did. And he's got these crackheads reaching around and stuff. Ringing my doorbell on numerous occasions by mistake. They make out by mistake. I don't know what, they can't read numbers. Why are they ringing my fucking doorbell? Okay. So I'm not going to repeat the message what I said to him. They were giving that to my brother because they most feel like a fucking ban me and stuff. So good to my brother to give to about my brother and my brother daddy, his girlfriend and his daughter and stuff. I'm not gonna say a fucking word what I said. This was on the 22nd of April 2022. How many days ago that was? Because today is the 11th of May.